Hi everyone, it's Sarah Jacobs. The theme I was given for this week was childhood, and I've had a very interesting childhood. So today I'm going to be telling you probably the most interesting story from my childhood, which was the time I got caught on a fence in a snowstorm. So I want to preface this by saying this story was not the norm. So I had 3 sets of grandparents growing up. I had my mom's dad and stepmom, my mom's mom and stepdad, and my dad's mom and dad. I saw my mom's dad, my grandpapa, probably every week when I was a kid. He used to babysit us. And he was the grandparent who was in charge of me when this story happened. Now, I love my grandpa. He sadly passed away a few years ago. But, we got into some trouble, when he would babysit us. He was the kind of person who would, make you go up onto the roof of a garage with a leaf blower to get the leaves out of the gutters, which I did when I was a kid. So it wasn't all bad. He was a wonderful person, didn't put us in danger often, but that is besides the point. So this happened, I was probably 10 or 11. I was over at my grandma and grandpa's for the day, and it had recently snowed, and I wanted to go out into the field that was behind their house to go play in the snow. Now, my grandparents' house was set up where here's the house, they had this courtyard, there was a fence, and then there was the field on the other side of the fence. It was a baseball field. So I took my grandpa's snowshoes, and I went outside, and I thought, oh, I'll just climb over the fence. No big deal. I've done that before. So I threw the snowshoes over the fence, and then I climbed up the fence, and I meant to jump down, but my shirt got caught on the top of the fence. So I was stuck just hanging there by my shirt in the middle of winter, and it was getting dark. So I must have been hanging there for a good 5 minutes. I tried pulling my shirt to try and rip it clean off, but that didn't work. I tried reaching up to unhook it. That didn't work. I had hoped that someone would find me, either my sister or my grandpa, but I hadn't been gone long enough, and there was no way they could have known that something was wrong. So I just kind of hung there for a bit, panicking, like, oh my god, what's going on? What am I going to do? And again, it was getting dark and it was starting to snow. And I know this is kind of dark, but I honestly thought I was going to die. I mean, that's just where your kid brain goes. Like, you're in this situation and you don't see a way out. I know it's dark, but that's what I was thinking. But I was determined not to let that happen. So I had this idea where I would take off my winter jacket and then slide out of my shirt and then unhook it and then put everything back on before I got too cold. Now, while I was trying to implement this plan, I heard a car horn in the distance. I didn't think too much of it at the time. So I got to work, I took off my coat, my shirt, and I was able to get it unhooked. I put everything back on, and I was okay. And I turn around and I see there's someone walking towards me. The person whose car horn that was, they had seen me hanging, and they had come over to check on me. And it's this guy, and he says, "Hey, are you okay? I saw what you did. Do you need help?" And I said, "No, I think I'm okay now. But if you really want to help me, could you help me open up this fence so I can get back without having that happen to me again?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." So the fence slid open, and it was too heavy for me to do. So he was able to get it open enough to where I could slip through. And I thanked him, and I went back inside and I told my grandpa everything that happened. He said, "Yeah, you're not going back out there alone again." So that's one of the more interesting stories from my childhood. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to check back here for more videos from my colleagues. And have a great day. Bye.